Hi everybody, I am back home in Virginia. I think traveling is wonderful. It's cold here in Virginia as opposed to California, so while I'm thrilled to be back, it has been a change, absolutely. I think traveling for everyone eventually comes to an end or evolves into something completely different. It's said that what we take from our travels enriches our lives and honors our experience. Certainly, I'll never look at my parents the same way again, and I mean that really in a good way. Past time in California, it's enriched me, and it's given me certainly a sense of honor for my parents. As I say, I just arrived home from California just the other night after being away for about 30 days now. 30 days might not sound like a long time, but with everything going on in California, as well as everything going on in Virginia these days with my family here, it certainly has seemed like eons. I have to say, too, this homecoming has been very different than others I've had in my life. This time it really seemed like it means something. You know, I've traveled around the world many times for both business and pleasure. Coming home after this trip, with my parents seems to have had a profound impact on me. 30 plus days away from my family in Virginia will not only make you appreciate them more, but it also makes you appreciate some of the simple discoveries, upon returning home. You're returning to your own bed, returning to cherished pets, returning to my lovely wife, Gretchen, returning to the simple act of getting up with Avery early in the morning and making him eggs. Gretchen usually does that, and she's been swamped. Certainly with me gone, it puts more pressure on her, but getting up with Avery in the morning, making him eggs before he leaves early in the morning, has been a treat and wonderful for me. In times past, returning from a long business trip or a long travel away anywhere has been a little bit of a letdown, and that, I suppose, is inevitable. All the rush of seeing new people, new places, some of that can really grab your attention. And I think, this last trip, most recently with my parents, almost a humanitarian trip to offer some help and support to them, it was profound. It certainly gave me this respect for what I have here in Virginia, my family, as well as my parents in California. And certainly while it's back to reality here in Virginia, this rather profound insight that I've gained while in California, watching my parents take care of themselves, truly loving each other, makes you really feel like what you've got is something special. And I do have a beautiful home and a family, and I am not at all ashamed to say how much I missed it or how happy I am to be back. While in California, I did a couple of podcast interviews, and you got to see those with my mom and with some others about this act of strength that I feel that my mom has, as well as the wonderful places in California, the beautiful nature that just exists on a massive scale in California. And those experiences have taught me lessons. They've completed me in ways that I might not have experienced had I not been gone that length of time. I'll never experience those things, those emotions again. I'll certainly never have those emotions in Virginia. Those stories, those moments, they're behind me now. And I've walked away feeling stronger and eager to return home. It's true, traveling does change you. And you gain this experience, this knowledge that will have this immeasurable impact on you. But it's really your friends, your family, your home, my home here in Virginia, that have welcomed me with their open arms. They want to hear my stories, and they want to tell me theirs. I often found myself a little critical of Virginia at times because it can't offer me some of those experiences that I get in California. Virginia isn't California. Just as your home isn't a romantic, far-off destination. Each place offers you different lessons and experiences, valuable lessons nonetheless. It's this traveler's spirit in us that I think starts us to recognize some of those things. As I say, traveling for everyone eventually comes to an end, or it evolves into something completely different. And I think it is what you take away from it that does enrich your life and honor some of these experiences. I just really believe that. It's true that traveling will change you. All of these experiences have given me some knowledge. They've made this immeasurable impact. I choose to live here in Virginia, at least for the time being, and it's much different than just kind of landing here by chance. When I come back here after some time away, you know, I can really tell it's me who has changed. This kind of temporary unfamiliarity with the comfort of my office, certainly the forest that is Virginia around me. I'm eager to get to know the people once again and my wonderful culture here. I see all of those things for what they are. You know, it's this, I think, this openness that you have to have with travel that really makes you appreciate this opportunity to return and come home. So I'm curious, how did you deal with an extended travel and returning home? What are some of your thoughts? Please let me know, just as you reached out to me while I was in California and expressed all of your love and support, which again, I truly have appreciated. Share with me some of your thoughts about your experiences and what it's meant to you to return home. So thanks again, everybody. It's great to be home. Great to be talking to you again.